Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some hours ago, we brought you a news of what happened in the Senate House during the plenary, where the Benue State, one of the senators in one of the constituency in Benue State, came up with what has been happening in diaspora, where some Benue team members are crying out to the federal government. Actually, wrote a petition to President Muhammad Buhari via the Senate House that the ancestral lands have been taken over by the Fulani Herdsmen by bringing in so much violence into their homes, into their people had to leave for IDP camps, and now these Fulanis are actually changing their local government areas to Fulani local, naming it after Fulanis and taking it as their own home, and they're screaming and shouting that this needs to stop. And of course, there was no much here. In fact, they played it down that one of the senators, that's I think deputy house, this deputy senator said, deputy, yes, senate president rather, said that that is a diaspora, that they don't have the right to petition them since they're not living in Nigeria. Now, see what the diasporans have decided to do over this matter. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder if they don't know what to do at the right time, because honestly, Nigeria is in their need of their help. But before we go to the newspaper, like and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel or YouTube. Well, the Nigerians in diaspora worldwide yesterday threatened to withhold over $23 billion yearly remittance to the country after the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Ahmed Wuse, allegedly infringed on their rights. The group, in a petition addressed to Senate President Ahmed Lawan and Senator Femi Gbajabiamila, called on President Muhammadu Buhari to prevail on Wese to reverse his rejection of the complaint by the Mutual Union of TV in America on issues relating to land grabbing in Benue State. The Nigerians abroad threatened to halt immediate fund repatriation if the demand fails to see the light of day in 14 days. You see this one? It is not Ancestral. This one is not Nigerian protest too. There's no police to go and arrest them. They are in diaspora. They are abroad. You cannot arrest them there. If they don't remit money, we need forex in Nigeria. If they don't remit it, this one they are holding the federal government in their throat. Let's continue with the news. It's getting interesting. West, who presided over the plenary last weekend or last Wednesday, had rejected a petition presented by the member representing East and West Federal Constituency of Benue State, Mark Bilia, on behalf of thief people living in America. The diaspora group had petitioned the House over alleged takeover of their ancestral lands, forcing their kins and kin to flee for safety. In the request, the Nigerians drew from Europe and Americans, Asia, Oceania, Middle East, and Africa, demanded a reversal of West's stand on the matter. This one is a strong one. They also demanded an unconditional public apology from the Deputy Speaker. Correct. This is when you know your power and you use it. Adding that Biba should be allowed to present the motion for and on behalf of them as a concerned group of Nigerians overseas. The aggrieved citizens equally urged Gbajabiamila to convene an urgent visual meeting with Nigerians in diaspora communities to address the issue and reassure them of his full support. The petition read in part, "We cannot understand up till now why Honorable Ahmed Wuse, a person occupying such a high position in the National Assembly, has decided to run down the whole Nigerians in diaspora and the policy of Federal Republic of Nigeria on diaspora in such a manner at a time when the contribution of the Nigerians in diaspora are highly needed and desired. Such action and statement are clearly at variance with what we, the Nigerians in diaspora, are being made to understand and believe by the federal government of Nigeria. We are still in shock and total disbelief that everything that has been done and achieved in the last 20 years on diaspora engagement is now being rubbished and put to nullity by the utterances of one single person. Retired Right Honorable Speaker, the Nigerians in diaspora have been extremely patient with the broken promises of both the government and the legislators, where the rights of Nigerians in diaspora to vote have been treated with levity. Even at that, the Nigerians in diaspora community have never faltered in remitting millions of foreign currencies to Nigeria and bringing in potential investors. Wasik castigated and called us intruders. Yay! You see why this one is a bit different. Why the dynamics of this type of protest is going to be different is that this one you cannot use DSS to arrest these guys. You cannot use police to threaten them. In fact, it's a bit. In fact, it's a very. In fact, this one is a different kind of protest. It's not the one we are used to in Nigeria, where you can now later now they will now use dog to now something will now happen. They will now say it is hoodlums. There's no hoodlums anywhere here. Oh. If 14 days is 2 weeks, Beregbe at 2 weeks, these guys will do. Hey, they're in diaspora. Oh. The climate change that is affecting Nigeria, it does not affect them there. The government where they are living, the thing is functioning very well. That they can set to even stay there and hold their remittance. Nigeria is in dire need of their foreign exchange. It's in dire need of it. We are to the point that federal government is even thinking if they can be collecting, can borrow money from banks and Nigerian that have kept their account dormant in the banks. How much more remittance that is in hard currency? Ah, this one is golden, the chicken that golden egg that is no. This one is even bigger than oil money. This one is I'll call this one blood money itself because it's richer than oil money. Eh? Dollar that the Nigerians are looking for. The federal government is looking for. No, now. This time around, they are holding the federal government in the throat. And this one, they're saying that they're not even saying, they're saying 14 days that the deputy speaker should apologize, public apology. And let us see if we don't know if the deputy speaker will apologize. But we also don't also know if he does not apologize, if these people will remit that money that the federal government and the whole Nigerian economy needs. So it's between a public apology and for the Benin lawmaker to represent them. And now they have even asked extra well, ordinary petition before. Now they have made demand. The first one was petition, now it is now demand. You see that you answer to all these demands, which is one, that Senator Gbila will be the one to move the motion and represent us. Two, the deputy honorable speaker should also apologize publicly for that utterances he made. Then three, Femi Gbajabiamila of House of Rep, the Speaker of House of Rep, should now have a visual meeting with them and give them full assurance. This one is no more petition. It is now demand. It's everybody's making demand. Why shouldn't they make demand? They are the ones that even bring the good money. Others are even there making ransom, collecting bandits are collecting ransom. These ones are the one trying to change the negative narrative to positive one. They have every right to make that demand. Let's put in that comment section. What's your take on this new twist and turn?